We're back with Jenn Harris, and I have a couple of questions with you now from some viewers. Dan from New Jersey asks, what's the hardest part about being a working actor in New York City?
It's very humbling, and I find it very comforting at the same time that this is a business and it's a job just like any other job, and you have to work your way up just like any other job.
Yeah.
And it really is, it's not personal. It's really not. There's a lot of people out there who are fantastic actors and actresses and directors and choreographers and producers, and not everybody can get the job. The more I learn that, the more it actually gets, it feels better. I like it feeling more like a job than like this, like, you know, yeah. It's not like the popularity game.
So would you
maybe
say,
it is.
So would you say that's how you handle the inevitable rejection and criticism that accompanies being an actor?
Right. I do.
Caroline, 19, asks, how do you approach your auditions?
Oh, that's a fun question. I love auditioning. I really, really do.
Yeah?
I really do.
Wow.
Because it's kind of like, it's like a little, I sort of look at it as like a little like performance arty piece moment. Mm-hmm. Now, whether that's right sometimes or not, those are the jobs I don't get. But I honestly, I find auditioning super fun. When I don't, and I find it a chore, and I'm annoyed and I'm mad, I have a bad audition. I do. I look at it as like, okay, you know, it's like, what do I connect to in the material, or what is that I'm doing? And then I just keep going over it over and over, whether it's like, mostly it's sides, whether it's music, whatever it is, and just really like go over the sides and the character and whatever it is, and find something that ideas. And when ideas will come, I do not think they're wrong. I just really go, okay, and then I really think about that idea and do it and do it and do it.
So you don't filter yourself?
No.
You don't try to give them what it is that you think that they want.
See, I don't. I found that's for me, I found that never has worked yet. Maybe there is elements of that I need to sort of learn a little bit to sort of help, but for me, I found that what do they want? What do they want? What do they want? I'll never know what they want. Either they want me or they want someone else.
But they want to see you.
Right. They've called me in.
Exactly.
They want to see me and what I'm going to bring, and it's sort of like, so that's the whole thing with like my instincts, sort of reading the material and over and just like really thinking about it. And if an idea comes, just go with it. And then really, sometimes I bring props. I'm a big fan of props.
I love it.
I'm a really big fan of props.
I love it.
Now I usually then like don't use them. I usually don't use them, and it either really works or doesn't. Sometimes I bring props. I don't always. I like to think of like, how am I going to have fun with this and like get a really fun idea, and then sometimes I mostly don't, but sometimes it's just sort of like, it just makes me feel comfortable. If it's a fun idea. Now I don't like. I think I've learned, maybe not, but there are some times when it's not appropriate. But it's just, again, it's that idea of like going along with an idea with something, and then like I'll trim it away if I feel at the very end, like the day of, I'm like, yeah, that won't work. But
has there ever been a time when you've thought that it maybe was appropriate and then realized, oh man, maybe that wasn't
bad.
Appropriate?
Yeah, I auditioned for a musical once, and I don't even remember what it was. Was it Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson? I don't think so. If it was, whoever cast that and you want to tell me if I did a bad job, that'd be great. I think it was, but I don't know. It was some musical, and I thought, oh, this is like a funky, cool, like interesting thing. Like, and they don't, it wasn't like specific, like, okay, you're going in for Hairspray or something like that. It was very like ambiguous, and so I went in with they wanted a musical number, and I went in with one of my Hit Parade numbers with my Barbies, and I do this like glitter in the air with Barbies and like water and glitter and condoms, and and so I was like, oh, this'll work, and so I did it. You can Google it. It's up on YouTube.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can
YouTube, get on Google Jenn Harris,
glitter in
Barbies,
the air.
glitter in
the air. You know when Pink did the performance at the Grammys, and she was flying in the air, and the water came over her.
Yes.
Well, I have a Barbie number with that.
Okay.
And I did that. I mean, I don't think it went over bad. I remember people laughing. I just think that it was not correct.
Maybe they questioned what show you were auditioning for.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't even think they knew what their show was. So I think it was sort of fit. I think if you spend a lot of time worrying about why you didn't get the job, you're wasting time about how you can prepare for getting the next job. That's what I think. I just don't even... a lot of people are like, I used to really want feedback if I didn't get the job, and why not? I don't waste time like that anymore. Me and my agent's representation, we don't find out why I didn't get a job. It's just, why?
It just didn't happen.
It just didn't happen. How, spend your
Good
time
for you.
Working on the next job.
We'll be right back to wrap things up with Jenn Harris.